welcome to tonight's episode of Tell the Truth. I'm your host, Gene Rayburn, and tonight we've got a show you're guaranteed to enjoy. Tonight's mystery guest is well known in the circles of Catholic education. A native of Alabama, he earned his PhD in physics from the University of Notre Dame. Before returning to his home state to teach and ultimately serve as principal and president of Montgomery Catholic High School. He now leads the academic program of the nationally renowned Alliance for Catholic Education. Football fans may remember his appearance over the past 2 years in the pantheon of Notre Dame champions featured on NBC during halftime of the Fighting Irish football game. Easy to picture singing with the folk choir or on the pages of a J. Crew catalog. Let's meet Thomas L. Doyle. Now, to review our rules, or should I say procedures, we will meet 3 contestants who claim to be Tom Doyle. Only one is telling the truth. The rest are imposters, total frauds. Can you remove her from the audience, Johnny? I will pose a series of questions to each contestant while you, the audience, attempt to judge who is really telling the truth. Who is the real Tom Doyle? So without further ado, let's meet our contestants. Contestant 1. Contestant 2. Contestant number 3. Are we ready, contestants? Question number 1. Contestant 3, this is for you first. If you had to live life as a character from a book or film, who would you choose and why?
Bond. James Bond.
And why?
Because all the physics implied in it.
Contestant number 2. If you had to live life as a character from a book or film, who would you choose and why?
Frodo Baggins. Just so I could go barefoot again.
Contestant number 1.
Genre? Non-fiction.
Marzano. Because of the rich and complex extension and refinement.
Thank you all. Question number 2. As a distinguished gentleman well versed in Southern culture, please tell us what Talladega, Darlington, and Daytona have in common. Contestant 1.
Their summer Shakespeare festivals put Stratford and London to shame.
Contestant 2.
They're the top 3 sites for restrictor plate competitions, the National Association of Stock Car Automobile Racing.
Contestant 3.
The Azalea festivals. Of course.
Question number 3. What are the hallmarks of any effective assessment?
Formative or summative?
Don't ask me, I just make it up as I go along. Contestant 3.
They must be independent and individual. I and I. All the way, as I believe in original sin.
And contestant 2.
Well, it depends upon the unit goal and the sweep up. And that's up to you. The most important thing is that you grapple with the question, not me.
Question number 4. If you had to pick one favorite song to perform at karaoke night, what would it be? Contestant number 3.
Sweet home Alabama.
Contestant number 1.
A little song. Blue oyster cult. All fear the reaper. Explore the space. Your power.
Contestant number 3.
Shakira, my hips don't lie.
Our last question. After a long week, where do you like to relax and unwind and perhaps grade a few unit plans? Contestant 3.
The Linebacker Lounge, where they serve delightful iced teas from Long Island.
Contestant number 1.
I like to go camping, the good old Rocky Tops of Tennessee. With my friends, DJ Drew, Sweet Caroline, and Brandy. What a fine girl.
Contestant number 2.
I like to retreat a little ways away to a place that's the center of our hearts and souls, that upholds the tenets of our virtues and the low ceilings of South Bend, the fourth pillar of this.
Well, I've been signaled by our producer that time is up. So at this point, audience, as I call forward the contestants, you will signal by your applause whether you judge this contestant to be the real Thomas L. Doyle. Contestant number 1. Contestant number 2. And contestant number 3. Will the real Thomas L. Doyle please step forward? Now, before we end tonight's show, I have one scenario that I would like to put before contestant number 1. It is a busy morning. You are preoccupied with unit goals, lesson plans, and course plans. As you arrive at the A9 parking lot, you leave your keys in the ignition while your car is running. About 45 minutes later, Nicholas Hurt arrives and says, "Doc, was that your car running in the parking lot?" And you say, "Ah, that's why my keys aren't in my pocket." So you leave to go to the parking lot, but are intercepted by an old friend. At which point, 2 of your colleagues come up with the idea, wouldn't it be fun to steal that car? So they rush around by the lake, move the car, at which point someone else enters and takes the last space, your space, and they watch behind a sycamore tree while you come down, make 6 3-point turns before finding the last half space, and return to the office saying, "They didn't steal my car, they stole my parking space." Given that scenario, how would you react to those 2 colleagues who came up with the idea?